Hey everyone. Thanks for coming to the video today. We're going to be doing some quick Echo DK kills, focusing primarily in this build as a tanky approach. So we're focusing on our range defense and our melee defense and not accuracy, because we don't really need accuracy. So why don't we need accuracy? So assuming, moving into your masteries here, you have your T6. That means you have 60% prayer penetration. It also means that with all the other different bonuses, you have a couple really cool things once you've done those things. So accuracy is increased, 60% prayer penetration, and we also never miss with ranged, which is really, really strong. The second part that I want to highlight here is that, for our gear, because we're focusing on those, you want to focus on range strength. That kind of does help, but the gear setup is pretty straightforward. Use your best sort of ruby bolts. I am not going to use the ranging or the defense potion. You don't really need them, but if you're lower level, you might want to have them, obviously. And then, the rest of your inventory is just your best food and always some anti-poisons, just to prevent some of that poison there. And I've brought a couple prayer pots for safety. As you can see, you probably don't really need them. Okay, so let's go through to a kill here. So last recall in, we're praying Mage and Rigor or Eagle Eye, whatever your best range potion is, or prayers. As we kind of move through, we're going to let Rex walk up here. We're going to keep moving in, and we're just going to kite our way to the top of the map here. I do recommend having the true tile on, and for both yourself and on for Rex with tile markers. Once you're there, we're just going to move to our safe spot here. So you want to lure him to about the second lowest tile when you're staying in the lowest one, and then sort of walk over like I did there, and he'll get stuck. So anywhere in these marked yellow tiles is actually a safe spot. So every time poison comes, we're just going to walk up, and we're just going to keep attacking. And now we're going to walk along the back line here. Poison, so we just move. You'll always know the poison one because you'll see that blue mage attack come down on the screen, and when you see that and you start seeing the shadows on the ground, just walk to that next step. So I do it here again. There's the blue, and I just take that step. Sometimes you'll get those 2 hit splats. So when you get those, it's just walk that extra space. As you can see, I'm kind of out of the safe spot here, or out of extra spaces. So on the next kill, I'll show you kind of where to move on that because I get a couple extra ones here. But yeah, once you get them to about 20%, you just kind of are going to play it out, sort of continue to walk through, tick heat where you can. Remember, if you're tick heating, it's always the shark first and then the Karamja or whatever other food you have access to. And yeah, we're just going to kite it out, finish up our kill. Made a couple small mistakes there, but nothing too bad. No real loot I wanted, so we're just going to last recall and go straight into kill 2. So straight into our prayers, and then if you remember here, we always have that opportunity. It doesn't really start, you saw, until I clicked on them, so you can walk in and set up your prayers. Just don't panic when you get into the cavern. Same exact motion here. We're going to walk down, really nice and easy, and then once he gets down to that second last square, we just start walking over. There's that blue, we walk. You can see that I got unlucky here. It dropped on 2 spots. Either that or maybe I walked on like the wrong tick or something like that, or so it dropped them in both hit spots. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but these are the additional spots here. Those 2 are safe. The third one I just marked as a lie. You'll see I almost take damage when I'm doing it. Just do some eats there. Nice and calm and relaxed. No major issues. And now on this next one, I'm going to show you the extra safe tiles on the side. So the only important thing to note here is if you want to avoid getting hit by a melee attack on this, you really want to time your walk in the cycle when DK isn't attacking. So he always attacks third. So as soon as the mage comes down, I'm going to walk through. You can see that on the cycle, DK got one hit at me, but because of when I ran through him, it didn't. And there's that where that tile is fake. So yeah, other than that, it's the exact same thing on this side. So we're just going to keep autoing through. Here's the poison. We walk back. And this kill was super scuffed for me. You'll see that I really messed up this next part here. But it's a good example to show scuff kills because really, I don't go into last stand and it shows that, hey, even when everything can go wrong, it's not too bad here. Miss 8 there, 8 out of order there. Really got unlucky with the poison configuration on this run. Probably should have spaced there. I got greedy going for 2 attacks. So really when you're doing it yourself, just focus on eat move. But as you can see, the tankiness of this build is really strong. And then you get your kill there. And then hopefully, like me here on 7 KC, you get the Emperor Ring and the Fremen kill him to end the task. But anyways, guys, that's a really quick guide on how to essentially make the Echo's DK fight really, really easy. Probably one of the easier Echo fights if you use this setup. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching.